Taiwan is an island of incredible spirit, where resilience is etched into its mountains and coastlines. Though small on the map, its story is vast and compelling, a people forging a unique identity against the odds. From ancient indigenous cultures to modern geopolitics, Taiwan's journey is a lesson in building a vibrant, democratic society. We'll explore the layers of Taiwan's identity, its earliest inhabitants, waves of settlers, colonial legacies, and post-war transformations. The arrival of the Kuomintang, the Taiwan miracle, and the peaceful transition to democracy all shaped a society that blends old traditions with new ideas. Taiwan's spirit is found in bustling night markets, serene temples, and the faces of its people, quiet strength and deep pride. This is a society that fought for its freedoms and cherishes them dearly, building a world-class economy while honoring community and heritage. Taiwan's story is about the human spirit's ability to create and endure. Today, Taiwan stands as a beacon of progress, where diverse cultures coexist and enrich one another. It champions progressive values while honoring its multicultural roots. Yet it faces significant challenges, especially ongoing geopolitical tensions. Through it all, Taiwan's journey is one of unwavering hope. It is a testament to resilience, inclusion, and a belief in a self-determined future.
Know you've been a good friend.
Taiwan's story begins with its indigenous peoples, Austronesian communities who have called the island home for thousands of years. Groups like the Amis, Atayal, and Paiwan each have unique cultures, languages, and traditions deeply tied to the land. Their vibrant festivals and oral histories form the foundation of Taiwanese identity. In the 17th century, Han Chinese settlers arrived, seeking opportunity and bringing new customs and dialects. Hoklo and Hakka communities transformed the Western Plains, creating a complex social fabric. This era saw both cooperation and conflict with indigenous tribes, shaping a distinctly Taiwanese mosaic. European powers soon followed, the Dutch in the south, the Spanish in the north, turning Taiwan into a hub of global trade. The Dutch built Fort Zeelandia, introduced new farming techniques, and left a lasting imprint. Though brief, these colonial encounters added new layers to Taiwan's culture. Early Taiwan was never a monolith, but a mosaic of indigenous, Han, and European influences. This legacy of diversity and adaptation became central to the Taiwanese experience. It set the stage for future challenges and transformations. Taiwan's early history is a story of mixing, resilience, and forging a unique path. These roots continue to shape the island's character today. In 1895, Taiwan entered a new era under Japanese colonial rule. The Japanese quickly consolidated control, viewing Taiwan as a model colony for modernization. They built railways, roads, and harbors, transforming the island's infrastructure and economy. Public health improved and agriculture shifted to sugar and rice exports, laying the groundwork for future industrialization. The Japanese also imposed a standardized education system and sought to assimilate the population. Many Taiwanese became fluent in Japanese and familiar with its culture, but their own languages and traditions were suppressed. The legacy of Japanese rule is complex. It brought modernization and order, but also colonial subjugation. Taiwanese were treated as second-class citizens, and their identity was challenged. Yet this period fostered a sense of identity distinct from both China and Japan. The dual legacy of progress and oppression remains a key part of Taiwan's historical memory. It further complicated the island's journey of self-definition. The foundations laid during this era would shape Taiwan's future. The Japanese era left a mark that is still debated and felt today. After World War II, Taiwan was handed to the Republic of China, led by the Kuomintang, KMT. Initial optimism faded as the KMT's corrupt administration alienated locals. Tensions erupted in the 1947 28 incident, when a crackdown on protest led to thousands of deaths and a deep trauma in society. The KMT's retreat from mainland China in 1949 brought 2 million newcomers and martial law, beginning the White Terror. For nearly 4 decades, dissent was ruthlessly suppressed and thousands were imprisoned or executed. The KMT claimed legitimacy over all of China, enforcing Mandarin and reshaping Taiwan's demographics and culture. This era solidified authoritarian rule but also set the stage for transformation. The trauma of repression created a lasting distrust of the government, yet the influx of new people and ideas would eventually fuel change. The period was marked by hardship, but also by the seeds of future economic and democratic growth. Taiwan's society was forever altered by these post-war shifts. The struggle for identity and freedom intensified. The groundwork was laid for the island's eventual transformation. Taiwan's journey was far from over. Despite political repression, Taiwan experienced an economic miracle after 1949. Land reforms created a new class of small landowners, fueling investment and productivity. The government shifted focus to export-oriented industry, supporting local businesses and creating a thriving manufacturing sector. Taiwanese entrepreneurs built a global reputation for adaptability and hard work. By the 1980s, Taiwan moved into high-tech industries, establishing science parks and investing in education. Companies like TSMC and Acer became global leaders, cementing Taiwan's status as an Asian tiger. Economic growth created a large, prosperous middle class and raised living standards. Access to education and healthcare became widespread. As people grew more secure, they demanded greater political freedom. Economic success gave rise to confidence and pride in a uniquely Taiwanese society. The stage was set for a powerful movement for democracy. The Taiwan miracle was not just about wealth, it was about transformation. Society was ready for change. The desire for freedom could no longer be contained. Taiwan was on the brink of a new era. Economic prosperity fueled a demand for political change. A growing middle class pushed for the freedoms enjoyed in other democracies. The Dangwai opposition movement risked everything to challenge one-party rule. The 1979 Kaohsiung incident, a crackdown on activists, only galvanized support for democracy. President Chiang Ching-kuo recognized the need for reform, lifting martial law in 1987 and allowing new political parties. The Democratic Progressive Party emerged, unleashing a wave of political energy. Taiwan held its first direct presidential election in 1996, symbolizing its newfound freedom. In 2000, the DPP's Chen Shui-bian won the presidency, ending decades of KMT rule. Taiwan's peaceful transition to democracy became a global model. The hard-won freedom became central to Taiwanese identity. Democracy was now a non-negotiable value. Taiwan had transformed itself into a vibrant, multi-party democracy. Today, Taiwan is a dynamic blend of tradition and modernity. Ancient festivals and respect for elders coexist with cutting-edge technology and innovation. Night markets, xiaolongbao, and trendy cafes showcase a culinary scene that honors heritage while embracing change. The arts thrive, from traditional opera to independent film and pop music. Taiwan is remarkably progressive, legalizing same-sex marriage and promoting human rights. Civil society is strong, driving social advancements and inclusivity. The government works to revive indigenous languages and cultures, recognizing their importance. Taiwan's diversity is a source of strength, not division. Its people are proud of their complex history and optimistic about the future. The island is at once deeply traditional and boldly modern. Taiwan's national identity is shaped by its complex geopolitical situation. China claims Taiwan as a breakaway province, casting a constant shadow over the island. Diplomatic isolation and external pressure have strengthened a distinct Taiwanese identity. Most people, especially the youth, now identify as Taiwanese, not Chinese. This identity is rooted in lived experience, not just politics. Taiwan's leaders must balance relations with China while defending sovereignty and democracy. The island maintains a modern military and diversifies its economy to reduce dependence on the mainland. Resilience and unity define the Taiwanese response to these challenges. Young people, digitally savvy and globally connected, are fiercely proud of their identity. They advocate for social justice, environmental protection, and Taiwan's place in the world. Their determination is Taiwan's best hope for a self-determined future. Taiwan's story is a living narrative, written daily by its people. From indigenous origins to democracy, Taiwan has forged a unique path. It stands as a beacon of freedom and resilience in the region. Democracy, human rights, and inclusion are cherished and defended. Taiwan's greatest asset is its people, diverse, innovative, and united. The island's multicultural heritage and progressive values fuel its optimism. The energy of its youth and wisdom of its elders drive progress. Taiwan's strength lies in uniting people for a common purpose. The future is uncertain, but hope and determination endure. Taiwan's journey inspires the world, a small nation with a big impact.